Hey everyone, it's Kyle, and in this video, I want to go through the exact process I've been going through with the PPP program, the EIDL, and what my suggestions are for everything. So I am not a CPA or a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube making a video about this and letting you know about everything that I have found out. So do your own due diligence. I'm just letting you know about the process and everything that I have figured out along the way. You need to watch this video all the way to the end because at the end I will reveal some new things regarding 1099 people applying for this loan. So originally I had applied for the EIDL. That was the first thing that you were able to apply for. And this was the $10,000 forgivable loan that was supposed to come within 3 days of applying. Now I applied for this on April 4th and I had not seen anything as of yet. Now, from what I have found out about this, because of this is a grant that comes off of the PPP loan, I'm not really worried about getting this up front. I'm not really worried about getting the EIDL because I do have enough in, the emergency fund and keeping my overhead low, and I've always been about that. And I'm not in a situation where I do feel like I need any immediate relief. However, if I was in that kind of situation, then I would be a little concerned about this, that I was supposed to get this within 3 days and I had not received it yet. The other reason why I'm really not concerned about getting the EIDL is because what I have found out is that the EIDL just comes off of the total amount of the loan that you can get for the PPP program. So in other words, if you apply and are approved for a $20,000 PPP loan and you already received the $10,000 EIDL relief, that you are going to get that $10,000 subtracted from the $20,000 loan. So the total loan amount does not get any greater. You still get that $20,000 loan amount. Now, I am recommending that every real estate agent that's watching this or a 1099 employee apply for the PPP loan. So originally I had thought for the company, since I am the owner of our company, that we would apply for this as a company and then we would be able to disperse it to the 1099 employees. This is not the case. Since 1099 contractors are independent contractors, they instead have to all apply for this PPP program on their own. So I had applied for this PPP on April 10th, which is when they said that 1099 independent contractors could apply. So even though I have my own company, we still get paid out as a 1099, as an active agent, I pay myself out at. So instead of applying at April 4th, when the actual small business owners were able to apply for this loan, I waited till April 10th and I had applied for this. Now, on Saturday, I had just gotten word from the bank and I had gotten an email from the bank, which is where I went through TD for this because that is where the business accounts are for the real estate company. So we had gone through TD and I had gotten an email from the person that is working on my loan application. And he had said that you must have the Scheduled C, which is your taxes. So since I have not done them for 2019 yet, because the deadline got pushed back till July, I had to send him an expense report for 2019. So what my suggestion is, if you have not done your taxes yet for 2019, have your expense report ready so that you can send it right over to him when he's, when you get that email if you have not done it yet, because they will ask for an expense report for 2019. You want to have it ready and handy to be able to send right to them if they ask for it, if you have not done it yet, so that you can get it to them while they are working on the loan. Now, another thing that I really have to look into, and I suggest everyone look into this, is that it has always been, at least for this time that it's come out, and it's been changing all the time, but it has always been understood that there is a $100,000 cap for a 1099 employee. Now, I had just received an email last evening, and I will read it right now, and it does not have that kind of wording. And it reads, for a 1099 person who has no payroll, they would be able to apply based on their 2019 Schedule C income, line 31 of their Schedule C, and they would take line 31 divided by 12 times that by 2.5, and that would come out with the complete loan amount. And then they would be able to pay themselves an amount equal to the 2019 box, 31 times 8 divided by 52. So you take that same line, 31, times that number by 8, divide that by 52, and that's the amount that would be forgiven by paying yourself if you're a 1099 person that does not have any employees. They would also be able to pay for rent, utilities, business, and mortgage interest and have those amounts forgiven. So now if that $100,000 does not apply, this could drastically change things. So this is something that you, as a 1099 person, if you do make more than the 100,000 cap, have to look into. Now, I had talked to my financial advisor and he had said that there is a possibility that you can add in the contributions you had made to your retirement fund, and you have to look into this with the person that is approving your loan. So ask them what the capped amount are, if there is a capped amount, if you are over that level, and if you can also add in what you have contributed to your retirement fund. So now there is no more money left in this $349 billion fund that was funding this PPP program. That money is all gone. However, there is another approved amount by the government that I believe it's already been approved, that there's $300 billion more coming to this program. So contact your CPA and your banker right now and get them ready and get all your stuff ready if you had not applied yet. Okay, so just to recap, if you had not gotten your 2019 taxes done yet and have your Schedule C, then you must get your 1099 amount as well as your expense report for 2019. Number 2, there may be no cap if you are a sole proprietor, independent contractor. I don't know this for sure, and I'm sure if I find out and I get a clearer answer on this, I'm gonna make another video. However, at least if there is a cap, there may be additional monies that you can apply towards the full amount of this loan, and you need to look into that, whether it is your contribution to your retirement fund or other little ways that you can add to that loan amount. And if there are other ways but you already applied, don't worry, you don't have to reapply. In fact, I would suggest not reapplying. Just wait and talk to the person that is working on your application and your loan, and be able to talk to them directly, because I was able to find out that the guy that is working on mine said that if I do have a problem, that I do not have to reapply. I can just go directly to him and let him know what the changes are to my application. Now, number 3, what I would also suggest to do, and talk to a financial advisor or a CPA about this, is the possibility of going for unemployment instead of the PPP loan. And this reasoning is because you have to see every individual case is different. Now, unemployment runs for much longer than the PPP program would. So with also the federal bonus that is added to the back end, say for instance the unemployment max is $600 and federal is giving another $600 bonus on top of that, and you're getting $1,200, and you're getting that for an extended period of time. Now, if you do make any money during this time, like say for instance you're a real estate agent and you go on unemployment, you're going to have to claim the money that you get from either a closing or a deal happening. Now, that is few and far between for most real estate agents. So if you do go the unemployment route, you can always just claim that when the time comes that you do have a closing. Now, again, I am not a financial advisor. I do not recommend doing that. I recommend you talking to somebody to see if that's a possibility and to see if that's more in your best interest than applying for just the PPP loan, or applying for both and applying for the unemployment and the PPP, and just possibly getting the unemployment until the PPP comes in and then claiming that. So guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to smash the like button below. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Also, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already, because you will get notifications every time I post a new video. And follow me on Instagram. I post there pretty much daily, so you will get other aspects of my life as well. Thank you so much. Don't forget to comment. I will reply to it. And let me know what you think of this. Let me know if you have any information that you have found out about this whole program. And I'd love to hear about it. And speak to you guys soon. Thank you so much. Take care.